Today's readings, particularly the gospel reading, bring to mind a popular saying that united we stand, divided we fall. It should not come to us as a surprise that Jesus had to say a very long prayer for unity. In fact, the longest recorded prayer of Jesus is this prayer of unity as we find in the gospel account of John chapter 7. And part of that prayer is what we have as our gospel passage. In fact, the entire 17th chapter of the gospel account of John is all about this very passionate prayer of Jesus for those who will believe in him. We may ask ourselves, why should Jesus devote such time and energy for such prayer? Of course, he knew that one of the biggest obstacles to growth, to progress and development is disunity or division. And he must have sensed, as St. Paul was saying in the first reading, that fierce wolves will attack his flock. And from amongst his flocks, men will arise who will say perverse things just to draw away the flock from him. And that is why he passionately prayed for unity. Amongst other things, unity does two things for us. Number one, unity serves as a wall. It walls us against attacks from without. An analogy may be of help at this point in time. Let us consider a shepherd. If a shepherd does not build a wall against attacks from outside that may come to his sheep, he has every reason to worry, because predatory elements will attack the sheep if any part of that wall falls apart. And that is what Jesus foresaw as he prayed, that those who may believe in him should be one, so that predatory elements in the world will not come in to cause confusion and division. Secondly, unity brings us together for a common cause. Again, an analogy may be of help. A single broomstick cannot do much. It cannot be effectively used to sweep a floor. Many broomsticks have to be brought together, have to be collected into a bunch to form a broom, and with such a broom, we can effectively and effortlessly sweep a floor. Unity. Unity is what Jesus prayed for those who believe in him. United we stand, divided we will fall. We may have different beliefs. We may espouse different ideologies. We may come from different backgrounds. We may have different ways of doing things. But if we do not stand as a people, united as a people, as a family, as a nation, then we may not grow and develop. We may not progress. And that is why Jesus passionately prayed that those who may believe in him should be one. For if they are not one, there will be confusion, there will be division, and the enemies will attack. Now, we have a very common enemy in our own time, and that is the COVID-19. As a nation, we have to come together despite the differences we may have, despite the different ways we may choose to do things. But at this point in time, we have to be united so that we can ward off, we can stem the tide of this very pandemic. United we stand, divided we fall. Unity is not uniformity. Of course, we cannot come from the same place. We may not espouse the same ideologies and have the same beliefs. But we have to join hands to fight. We have to stand as a family to ward off anything that may be a threat to our collective existence. And that is why we have to pray for grace at this point in time, particularly, that we remain united as a family so that this pandemic, we can join hands together and see that this pandemic comes to an end, cooperating with the government and the health experts as they give us instructions that we have to follow. The Lord be with you.
And with you.